Today we are going to see chapter number 2, that is final account of partnership firm of standard 12 commerce subject account. So this is the 15th part of chapter number 2, where we are going to see the sum of a partnership firm, that is illustration number 9. And in this illustration we are going to prepare trading account, profit and loss account, profit and loss appropriation account, partners capital account, as well as balance sheet. Let's see illustration number 9. Illustration number 9. Mahi and Rahi are the partners sharing profit loss in the proportion of 6:4. From given trial balance we take 31st/3/17 and adjustment prepare final account of partnership firm. So here they are giving us the trial balance. From that we have to prepare the final account. So here we can see that there is an adjustment related to capital, interest on capital and drawing. So we have to prepare profit and loss appropriation account. So here we are going to prepare trading account, profit and loss account, profit and loss appropriation account, partners capital account, as well as balance sheet. Here let's start from the trial balance. So very first account of a trial balance, drawings supposed to be written in the partners capital account on the debit side. 2 drawings account. How much it is? For Mahi it is 3,000 and for Rahi it is 2,000. So that is, then we can see that is a adjustment number 1. Provide 12% interest on capital of partner and 5% on drawing. So here we have to provide interest on drawing at the rate of 5%. So that is 2 interest on drawing at the rate of 5%. So that will be 5% of 3,000 will be 150 and 2,000 will be 100. That's supposed to be written on the credit side of profit and loss appropriation account. So here by interest on drawing, that is Mahi and Rahi. 150 and 100. Total will be 250. Again here we can see that opening stock. Opening stock supposed to be written on the trading account. So that we are going to write 2 opening stock. And that is opening stock is a 1,750. Afterwards, another thing is a purchase. So purchase we are going to write down in the trading account. Purchase is 1,38,750. And on other side, credit side, we can see the purchase return. So that we are going to write down outside column. That will be 1,38,750 minus purchase return. So that we are going to see. Then there is a traveling expense. So here traveling expense of Rahi, that adjustment number 3 is telling us that every month 300 is payable to Rahi for traveling expense done for the business, and another traveling expense is for the salesman. So here for the Rahi we are going to write down in the profit and loss appropriation account 2 traveling expense for Rahi. It is paid is 3,000 and here 300 every month, that is it's supposed to be, we supposed to pay her 3,600. So 600 is outstanding. So here 3,000 is already paid to Rahi, but 600 we are going to pay right now. So for that we are going to write down by traveling expense, and that is 600 to Rahi. So here outstanding traveling expense. that is, and afterwards we can see that the traveling expense for the salesman. So that we are going to write down in profit and loss account. 2. Traveling expense for salesman. So for salesman, traveling expense is a 5,250. So that is after traveling expense. There is another account called salary, and salary for the accountant supposed to be written in the profit and loss account. 2. Salary. Salary to accountant. So here 2,500. Then another is a salary for collection clerk. Collection clerk is an expense related to selling and distribution. So that is salary to collection clerk, and that salary is 1,250. Afterwards, another account is a sovereign account. So here, sovereign account is supposed to be in a administration. Sovereign. Sovereign is given to us is a 900. And here, adjustment number 5 is telling us that sovereign is paid for 12 months for the year ending 30/4/17. So that is 900 is for the that 12 months. So 900 divided by 12. So per month sovereign is a 75 rupees. So that is that is paid in advance. So that we are going to deduct prepaid sovereign minus prepaid 75. So that will be 825. And here we can see that prepaid sovereign for the last year. So here we are going to add it plus prepaid of last year. So this is the prepaid for 1/4/17 and this is prepaid for 1/4/16. So then we are going to add. So total sovereign will be 900, and this is as a asset we are going to write down prepaid sovereign. That is rupees 75. So that afterwards, after sovereign, another account is a debtors. So debtors we are going to write down in the assets. Here debtors. Debtors is of 5,000. And adjustment number 7 is telling us that there is doubtful recovery of rupees 250. So it is a bad debt reserve of adjustment that we are going to deduct. Bad debt reserve of adjustment, that will be 250. So here amount will be 4,750. And doubtful recovery, it is a expense that is going to be debited to the profit and loss account. So here we are going to write down that doubtful recovery, that is also called bad debt reserve. And that is 250. Afterwards, after debtors, another account is a carriage for goods. It is a carriage inward, and it is supposed to be debited to trading account. So here 2 carriage, and in the bracket it is for the goods. So that will be 7,500. Again, another account is advertisement expense account, that is supposed to be debited to profit and loss account. Advertisement expense, and advertisement expense is 10,000. Prepaid sovereign we already written. Afterwards there is a discount and allowances. So that is the expense related to sales. So here 2 allowance, and that is discount and allowance is a 4,250. So for that, and after discount and allowance, another expense is a donation expense. So here, donation expense, and donation expense is of rupees 10,000. After donation, another is a income tax expense, and income tax expense again we are going to write down. Income tax is a that we will 12,500 income tax, 12,500. And after income tax, another expense is a professional tax. So 2 professional tax, and professional tax is 125. After that, another expense is a bank overdraft interest. 2 bank overdraft, bank overdraft interest, and that is 6,000. And then bank commission, 2 bank commission, and bank commission is of 250. And afterwards, another account is a share of SBI, and share of SBI is our asset that is supposed to be written in the balance sheet. Share of SBI, and that is of rupees 500. After share of SBI, another account is a fixed asset, and that's supposed to be written in the balance sheet. Fixed assets, and that is fixed asset is of 1,250. And here adjustment number 6 is telling us provide depreciation at 20%. So depreciation at 20%. 20% of 1,250 will be 250. So here 1,250 will be debited to profit and loss account to depreciation on fixed asset. It will be 250. So that is after that depreciation, fixed asset maintenance. So that is also supposed to be written here. 2 fixed asset maintenance. So here fixed assets maintenance is 500, and there is another account called cash balance. Cash balance supposed to be written here. Cash balance, and that is 450. Cash balance is 450. And another account is a goodwill. Goodwill supposed to be here as an intangible asset. Goodwill 25,000. So here we are finished with the total of the debit side. Now let's write from the credit balance. So credit balance, very first is a capital account that's supposed to be written in the partner's capital by balance brought down. So balance of the capital account is 20,000 as well as 12,500. And here adjustment number 1 is telling us that 12% interest on capital. So that by interest on capital will be at the rate of 12%, that will be 2,400. At the rate of 12%, that will be 1,500. This is supposed to be debited to the profit and loss appropriation account. 2 interest on capital for Mahi as well as Ram. 1,400 and 1,500. Total of that will be 3,900. So that is, so here we are finished with the capital and interest on capital. Here again adjustment number 3 we are finished, that is every month 300 payable to Rahi traveling expense. So that is finished. Now sales supposed to be written on the credit side of trading account by sales account. How much it is? It is 2 lakh. And adjustment number 2 is telling us that 3% commission is on sales is payable to Mahi. So here to commission 3% of 2 lakh. So that will be 6,000 commission to Mahi. So here by commission account, how much? So it will be 6,000. So that is. So we are finished with the commission and sales. Now let's see purchase return. Purchase return is given to us 1,250. 1,250. If we are going to deduct this amount from this, so here 1,37,500. So that is. After purchase return, another account is a discount and allowance. So this is our income supposed to be written on the credit side of the profit and loss account. Discount and allowance. So that will be 1,250. Afterwards, another account is a dividend on share of SBI. So that is again our income by dividend on share of SBI, and that is rupees 50. And after that another account is a bank account. So bank account on the credit side, that means it is a bank overdraft. So here we will write bank account. It is how much? So here bank account is of 3,000. Afterwards another account is of creditors. Creditors is of 1,250. Then another account is a loan from friend. And it is 2,500. And here again adjustment number 4 is telling us that rupees 50 interest outstanding on loan of friend. So that is our expense. So that is supposed to be written here. 2 interest on loan of friend, and that is rupees 50, and it is our liability. So that it's supposed to be written here as a current liability. Interest outstanding on loan of friend. So that is rupees 50. So here we are finished with the trial balance. Now let's check the adjustment. Adjustment number 1, interest on capital, interest on drawing. We are finished. Adjustment number 2, commission on sales. That is also we have recorded. Then 300 traveling expense paid to the Rahi. That is also finished. 50% interest outstanding on loan of friend. That is also shop rent paid for 12 months. That is also we have done. Provide 20% depreciation. That is also, and doubtful recovery. That adjustment is also done. Last adjustment of closing stocks. Let's write it by closing stock. That is how much closing stock is 19,025. Here again we are going to write down closing stock. 19,025. So we are finished with all the adjustment and all the account of trial balance. Now let's make the total of this. So here we can see that the total of the credit side is 2,19,025. 2 lakh 23,025. From that, if we are going to deduct 1,750, 1,37,500 and 7,500, balancing amount will be 72,275. Here, 2. Gross profit transferred to profit and loss account. So here, by gross profit transfer from trading account, so that is 72,275. So here again, total of this side 72,100, 72,275, 1,250 and 50, that will be 73,575. This is going to be taken to the debit side. Here 73,575. If we are going to deduct 2,500, 125, 2,500, 900, then 5,250, then 1,250, then 10,000, then 5,200, 1,250, 10,000, 4,250, 125, then 6,000, then 250, 50, 5,500, 250, and 10,000, and 250, and 12,500. Balancing amount will be 19,500. 2. Net profit transferred to profit and loss appropriation account. Here we are going to transfer this to the appropriation account on the credit side by net profit, and this is from profit and loss account, and the amount will be 19,500. From 19,500, we are going to add 250. So balancing amount will be 19,750. This we are going to take to the debit side, 19,750. From there, if we are going to deduct 3,900, 3,600 and 6,000, balancing amount will be 6,250. So this is the profit, and this is supposed to be divisible between the partner in the ratio of, here it is given to us 6:4. 2. Partners capital account, and in the ratio of 6:4, Mahi, Rahi, and in the ratio of 6:4, 3,750, 2,500. So that's supposed to be like that. Now, on the credit side of capital account, by divisible profit, it is found from profit and loss appropriation account, 3,750 and 2,500. So let's make the total of the capital account. Total of this will be 20,000, 2,400, 6,000, 3,750, 32,150. This 32,150. From this, if we are going to deduct this 3,150, balancing amount will be 29,000. 2. Balance brought forward. So that is capital account of Mahi and Rahi. So here capital account of Rahi will be total of these 12,000, 1,500, 6,000, 2,500. So that will be 17,100. 17,100. From this, if we are going to deduct this, balancing amount will be 15,000. So here 29,000 plus 15,000. So total of this will be 44,000. So here total of this 44,000 plus 2,500 plus 3,000 plus 1,250 and 50. So total of this will be 50,800. This side also we can see the total of this will be 50,800. So students, this is how we have to calculate the final account. You may note down this in your notebook.